Today is Andrea. Hey, this is Andrea, and today is, I already forgot the date. I think it's the 6th. Anyway, it's Wednesday, and it's 2019, and I'm here in Eastern Pennsylvania. Yeah. So I got some things I wanted to talk about today. Well, how are you? How are you today? I hope you're well. I just finished watching the ABC Murders, which I watched it on Amazon Prime, which apparently it aired like in December or January on the BBC, one of the BBC, no, I don't know, maybe it was on Sky. Was it Sky or BBC? I don't know, and I apologize, in the UK. It was starring John Malkovich as Poirot. Hercule Poirot, c'est l'homme magnifique. And it starred Rupert Grint as Inspector Crone. I'm a huge Agatha Christie fan, so of course I wanted to see this. I thought it was weird. That's all I'm going to say. That's not all I'm going to say because, yeah, there was some stuff in it that I thought they took too much personal license with. There were some things they did with characters in the movie that it was like definitely someone's personal vision of the they changed some things about Poirot. They changed some things about the story. They added some things in. They really played up the xenophobia of the time period, which there was a lot of xenophobia, and of course there is some xenophobia now, but I think that, yeah, a lot of it was used to make some kind of, in my opinion, some kind of political statement, which I watch movies to be entertained. I keep my politics to myself, you know what I'm saying? Well, online I keep my politics to myself. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with the politics that were, I just thought it was over the top because it was, the story was changed, okay? That's all I'm going to say. There was things in the story that were different, and parts of it were disappointing to me. If you've seen it, I'd love to hear your opinions on it. I already knew the story. I already knew who the killer was, although I think I kind of misremembered part of it, unless that was changed too. There were changes in it, okay? There were changes. Yeah. So, yeah, I would love to hear your opinion. But, so lately, like the past week or so, I feel kind of physically weak and lightheaded. And I've not heard back from my doctor yet, but it's likely she was waiting for my blood work, which I waited till today to get. So, this is where they took the blood out. They have a hard time finding my veins sometimes up here, so they just stuck the butterfly needle in there and rooted around till they found some blood. But, yeah, so I did want to talk about, like, this. Remember I said that I've been working on this kind of a habit tracker type thing? And what I'm doing is so I've had these habits through the years where I try to take a few months and work on each one, and it doesn't work out the way that I want it to. So I've kind of taken two systems and hybrided them together. Made a hybrid of them. One is, Ben Franklin had this habit tracker. Let me see if I can show you. He kept track of 13 things. So here's like what his page would look like. Okay, so he's got an initial for each one. So there's 13 things he would want to keep track of, but each week he would emphasize one thing. So for this week shown, he's emphasizing temperance, okay? eat not to dullness, drink not to elevation. Well, he did eat and drink, but he was trying not to overeat or overdrink. And then he would put check marks in here, and I believe that the check marks he would put in, so there'd be ones for each day of the week, okay? He'd put check marks in, and I believe that the way he did the check marks was if he felt he didn't live up to the particular things, okay? So his were very general. I mean, he did, like, he had temperance, silence, order, resolution, frugality, and then, like, he'd have statements of what they do, of what he meant by them, like frugality, he said, make no expense but to do good to others or yourself, waste nothing. So these kinds of things. I combined that using my own goals, which are not quite as lofty as his. I don't know, they're stuff that I've been trying to get done. And I also included, so there's a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear, and he's the one I was talking about a month or two ago, where he would say, in order to start a habit, like say somebody wants to work out, their goal would be every day they're going to put on their goal is that every day they're going to put on their exercise clothes and drive to the gym. That's all they have to do. So if they get to the gym and they go in and exercise, fine. If they get there and they come back, fine. The only thing they have to master for that week is putting on their clothes and driving to the gym. Or if it's writing, then all you have to do is sit down. Maybe you have to sit down at the computer for 5 minutes. Maybe you have to write one sentence. This kind of thing. So what I did is I made a list of things I want to do. So it looks like this. Hopefully I don't have anything too embarrassing in there. But the one I have for this week is right. So what I would do is, I'll show you an example. So this is this week. So the one I'm working on right now is right, and it's the second one. But I still would check off the things that I did do. I like to check off what I did, not what I didn't accomplish. So for right, I have sit at computer and work on story at least 5 minutes. Well, I haven't done that yet because my computer's not set up. It had been dismantled at one point, like around the holidays, and some boxes were placed where my chair was. So right now, I've been in the middle of getting those things out of the way. I had my son moving the boxes, so I think I'll put the chair in there today and do some writing. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. I don't know if I'm going to keep this in. I'll keep it in if Bob says it's okay, but Bob started doing Weight Watchers flex points, and he does it through his phone. He's trying to get a local meeting. That's a long story. It's like he can see the local meetings online, but when he tried to connect it through his membership, the membership thing says it doesn't exist, so I don't know what's going on there, but so that's been interesting. He gets a lot of free foods, so he likes the free foods. But last night for dinner I made turkey sausages. I heated up the mushrooms. Like, they had sauteed mushrooms the other day. I don't know if Bob sauteed them or my middle son did. And I made roasted Brussels sprouts for the first time, and they came out good. I used vegetable oil and salt and pepper, just like 2 tablespoons for a whole bunch of Brussels sprouts, and I shook it up in a bag, and then put it in the pan and stuck it in the oven for like 35 minutes on 400 degrees. They were good. They gave me some indigestion. I know the president did the State of the Union address last night, but I didn't watch it, and I haven't read anything about it yet. I guess I should read about it. I guess I should be informed, be an informed person. other than that, yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. I should be vlogging with my sister on Friday, so that'll be fun. We'll be doing it over the, over the internet. There'll be videos of us side by side, so if you like those episodes, that should be happening Friday. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.